get happy. You better chase those cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. The sun is shining. Come on, get happy now. Chase those cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. We're heading across the river. On the other side, it's also very peaceful. On the other side, why don't you forget your troubles and get happy? Dance the cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. We're waiting for another Oh my goodness gracious me. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Come on everybody, it's a Saturday, Tupperware Pete show. How you going? Good afternoon, Colleen Smart. You know we belong together. You know we forever and ever. No matter where you are Colleen Smart. And from the very first moment I saw you, I never had such emotion. I'm walking on air just to know you are there. Hold me in your arms, don't let me go. I wanna slay forever, closer each day. Oh man, I slay. No cap. How you going? How's everyone going? Oh, we better just pop on over to YouTube. So we've got YouTube going, we've got TikTok going, we've got YouTube, TikTok, and what's the other one? Insta. Hello, Insta. Hello, Kim. Now, so what we need to do is we need to do this so that we can do this. Excuse me. I wonder if... All right. And from the very first moment I saw you... Now, we have got quite a few... Guess who found... Hello, Reg Price 93. Shall I explain this to the 5 people on TikTok and the 3 people on Instagram now? Just let me tell you. Guess who found... oh no, Tupper Tam joined! I am going to... G'day, Greggles! How you going? Carla Hudson, hello, hey. Guess who found... I'm loath to admit this, especially while Tupper Tam just... Guess who just found 19... 19? I cleaned out my pantry and I cleaned out my linen cupboard. Now, someone asked me the other night, Pete, do you store clothes in your Tupperware? And I said, yes, I absolutely do store clothes in my Tupperware. I didn't realise how much Tupperware I stored clothes in until I went through my linen cupboard this morning. You know the modular mate rectangle number 4s? Does anyone want to hazard a guess to know how many of those I have now got on my shelves for sale? Have a guess. How many rectangle number 4s? Let's not discuss the rectangle 2s or the rectangle 1s. Let's just go with the rectangle 4s. Any idea as to how many I've rummaged up? Now, keep in mind, in my linen cupboard, I had all of my socks and jocks and winter stored in rectangle number 4s. Now, when I say I had all of my socks and jocks, I had 3 rectangle 4s filled with socks. So, one with white socks, one with winter socks, one with all of my coloured socks, like this is this. Because I don't own any drawers. I don't own tall boys, right? So I've got my cheese socks on that match my cheese shirt and tie, right? I kid you not, 3 rectangle 4s filled with nothing but socks. Celebrate rectangle 4s, come on! Now, on top of that, I do, because I don't have hair, do I? Which means in the wintertime, with no heating, it can be a little bit chilly. So, of course, I had a rectangle 4 filled with beanies. A rectangle 4 filled with beanies. And then I had, let's not discuss the underwear, please, but you're going to want to know what I had in there. Now, when I say underwear, I'm talking long johns, I'm talking undershirts. Hello, Nevaeh. I'm talking long johns, undershirts, thermal shirts that you wear underneath and thermal pants. And then there's boxers, then there's briefs. Guess how many rectangle 4s were completely full of undergarments? 7. 7 rectangle 4s had long johns, thermals, pants to bottoms, tops and bottoms, socks and jocks, singlets, boxers, briefs. When I do something, I really do it. Then, oh, but wait. There's more than that. I went through my larder, which is basically a bookcase that I found on the hard rubbish when I first moved in here 5 years ago. Guess what I got at the fruit shop to try for the first time? Gregors, did you get lotus root? Did you get lotus root? It's very cheesy. Everybody say cheese! How are you, Sarah? Everybody's so creative. It slides down easy when it's cheesy. Where'd you put all your clothes out of them? Well, oh, purple carrots. Oh, did you get purple potatoes? Are they Sebago potatoes, Greg? I love purple carrots. I haven't had purple potatoes in such a long time. Like, I'm talking years. Rebecca Martin, 510. Maybe I couldn't get my name. Maybe. Where'd I put all the clothes out of them? Kim, what a good question. I'm so glad you asked. So, in my linen cupboard, there are shelves. And they are as deep as a rectangle 4. I kid you not. They're exactly the right fit. So, of course, when I discovered that, didn't I? I just went, oh, well, let's just fill this with rectangle 4s. Because I'm not one for, I don't like things folded on the shelf because things topple over and they mix up and then you get your white underwear mixed up with the black underwear, and it can't be like that. You've got to have them separated. You've got to keep them separated. So now, cheese! So now, all of the clothes are now folded up on the shelves. And can I just say, they take up way more room than what 7 rectangle 4s took up, let me tell you. Like, I could go 7 across. And, like, so it's a narrow shelf. It's only like a rectangle deep. And I tell you, the rectangles take, like, when Tupperware say you maximise the space in your pantry, I'm here to tell you, you really maximise your space in the pantry with Tupperware and in the, no, I prefer quality, Kim. I'm not putting my socks and jocks in any old container. Do I have glass Tupperware? Yes, I've got glass Tupperware. Send me a message on the Book of Face or the gram of Insta, not on the Tube of You, and I can then take photos and send it to you. Oh, thanks, Pav. You like the cheese? Do purple carrots taste the same? They're sweeter, Greg. I love organising videos. I've got videos that need organising. So, shall we have a look at the rectangles? Guess how many I have? 19. 19. Not all of them are on the shelf. I am keeping some. I'm not entirely crazy. Can you show us a rectangle 4? I'm so curious. I don't know what one is. Yes, the Claire Show. You're severely... Well, there's probably soy cheese on here somewhere, which is dairy-free. You can get lactose-free cheese. Now I just need... It would be great if there were crackers on the back, wouldn't it? Okay, hang on. Let me show you a rectangle number 4. This is a rectangle because it's a rectangle. And it's a number 4 because... I know it's a number 4 because there's a 4 on the bottom in the circle. But that tells me that it's this high, right? So that's a rectangle 4. Now, I'll turn it this way. Wait. Oh, but wait. Then I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did find 6 rectangle number 1s, but I think I've got only a few here. So these are the rectangle 1s, so that you know a rectangle 4 is the same height as 4 rectangle 1s. And that's how you work it out. Now, so the top shelf in my pantry, if you've been following Pantry Popo Pete, Tiana Jane 93. Oh, Tiana Jane 93. Oh, Tiana Jane 93. All right, now, good morning, Weedy. It's 4:13 on a Saturday afternoon where I live. Now, let me just show you. So the top shelf in my pantry is, I can go, it's either 6 or 7 high. So this is a 4, this is a 4. 4 1s is the same height as a 4, right? The rest of the shelves in the pantry, I can, are 4 high. And then the very bottom shelf, I think I can go 8 high. So that's how you measure up the pantry. Then, in one of the hard rubbish days, like 5 years ago, I found this amazing bookcase. It's so solid and sturdy, and it took me forever to get it home. Well, I did have to phone someone and say, can I put it in the back of your car? So we did that. We took it home, and that's in my laundry as my larder. And I went looking through the larder, because I haven't cleaned it in quite some time. I went, what's in here? What's underneath here? I found 2 rectangle 2s. Nothing in them. They're just sitting in the back of the... So they're on the shelf. Would you like to see how many rectangles I have on the shelf? So if anybody wants Modular Mate rectangles, most of them are brand spanking new. I did take black seals out of plastic to pop them up there. Most of them, 3/4 of them are brand new. Like, literally just had socks in them. And clean underwear. I shouldn't tell you that, should I? There is no room for Pete. Well, we're slowly getting everything back, but then I went through everything and went, oh my goodness, what's in here? What's in here? I won't tell you how many chop collectors I found. All right. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okie dokie. Let's pop this one back up here. Now, turn around every now and then I get a little bit healthy. Yummy, yummy town. Turn around every now and then I just don't feel like cooking. Well, I eat whatever food I have found. Every now and then we get a little bit terrified and then we see the look in your eyes. Turn around every now and then. All right, let me show you. 19. Let me show you. I love it how, like, feel free to say hello. I don't budge. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look, rectangles, Modular Mates. See up there by Sandy from Greece? Look at that. Look at all those rectangles. They are all available for sale. How, right? Massey, how are you? So if anybody does need rectangles, Colleen Smart is laughing. These are cool, man. Thank you, Sham. Rectangles. Now, there are 3. These are blue mini rectangles. So these are the little blue mini rectangles, right? So you've got those there, right? Then I've got a couple of, these are squares. These are squares. There's a seal over in the kitchen. But these are all rectangles. Rectangles. You've got rectangles. All my wigs are in another rectangle. This is a rectangle here. And then you've got, these are all rectangle ones, rectangle twos, rectangle fours, more rectangle fours, more rectangle fours, rectangle threes, and rectangle twos. So, if you are interested in any of those, send me a message. Send me a message on the Book of Face or the Grammar of Insta. Send me a message. And guess who found, while I was rummaging around, guess who found a square 3 filled? Yes, that's right, filled. With keychains. Keychains. Would you like to have a wander through the shelves? Let's go and have a wander through the shelves. Yes, the Claire Show, it is one sexy looking shelf. If you are interested in anything, Kim, you have to send me a message so I can send you photos and prices and things. All right. G'day, Jazza. Now, let's have a look. Let me show you. Right. We've seen the rectangles, right? There's all the rectangles. Right, down the bottom. There's more there, right? Like, you know, feel free. Then we've got, let's have a look. Here we go. Right. So there's Sandy from Greece. She is available for sale in the box. Brand new. Right, so you've got the Tupperware polo shirt and a spray jacket up there. Now this shelf here is $5. This shelf, $5. All this shelf is $5. The egg separators and the scoops are $2 each. All right, just, oh, hang on. I've got to put this back into here. All right, so we will. Oh, here we go. Send me a message. Send me a message on the Book of Face or the Grammar of Insta. Right, see? These are, so top shelf $5, bottom shelf $10. This shelf, all this shelf in here is 10. All this shelf up here is 5. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of keychains, and I can't believe I found that many. But, oh yes, it keeps going. But wait. On and on, keeps on rocking, baby, till the night is gone. And look, there's more down here too. On and on and on. Look, there we go. Right, and of course, supersonic choppers. There's sets of supersonic choppers there, and there's a knife sharpener, silicone. We've got tote bags there, and we've got trolley bags down there. We've got a set of Clearmates from my kitchen that are pre-loved from my videos. We've got all of those there. I found one ShapeO keychain. That's 15. Then we've got all of these over here, all of these over here, all of these over here. If there's anything that you want to know more about, oh look, did I show you the top shelf? Send me a message. I've got these pots. I've got 4 of them. They are available. And I can bubble wrap them and pop them in a large brown envelope. They'll actually fit for the same flat rate postage as if you were ordering like 3 small things. You might as well order quite a few. 9. There we go. Here we go. Send me a message. Send me a message on the Book of Face. Book of Face. Send me a message. Yes, send me a message. Book of Face. Namaste leave. Namaste. All right, so just when I thought I could have my lounge room back, I went, oh my goodness, how many rectangles do I have? And I opened up the linen cupboard, right? And I put them all down, right? Put them all on the shelves, and I looked around, and then I went to the bathroom and went, oh my goodness, there's 3 here that I forgot to add onto the shelf. Right, where is... Undoubtedly, people will be sending me messages. All right. Kim, is that a message? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, Kim, you didn't send me a message. Okay, that's all good. Let's see if there's anything on the Book of Face. Oh, here we go. What's all this about? All right, there we go. On the Book of Face. On the Book of Face. You're sick in bed with the flu. Oh, Georgia. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you, Georgia. Georgia! Georgia! Let's just move Insta this way. There we go. Can you see that Insta? There we go. Right. G'day, Liam. How you going? Can we get a fit check? Did you not just see it? I'll stand up again in a minute. Hang on a minute. You want? It's just blue pants, but I do have. I've got my matching cheese socks that match my cheese tie, because it makes me happy. I want to be happy, but I won't be happy until I make you happy too. Life isn't worth living when you are not giving. Why can't I give some to you? You missed me? Oh, thank you, Yaya. Love the shirt. Thank you, Georgia. Does that mean you're making cheesecake tonight? No, Jazza, it does not. But I've got some sweet potato. I'm going to do sweet potato Brussels sprouts, red onion, garlic, with Parmesan cheese. I did buy some Parmesan cheese, and some, probably a little bit of sweet chili in there as well. All right, now we've got some things to wrap for Miss Candy. Miss Candy purchased some items. They are going to need bubléing. They're going to need some bublé, as in, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. I have no idea, Georgia. No idea what the next move is once my stash is sold. I keep opening up cupboards and going, oh, look, that's right. I forgot I had 3 rectangle floors filled with socks. So yes, it's going to be very interesting, that's for sure. That's for sure. I am Peter, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before. I've even been down there on the floor. No one ever gonna keep me down again. Yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom born from pain. Yes, I paid my price. Look how much I've gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong. Oh, Colleen, can you can just do like, oh well, whatever. I love how people assume what my... Don't you love that? It's like, I don't acknowledge those comments. G'day, Zaslahane Seski. Hello. But Colin, do you have the option to mute for a time period? Like, you know how you can mute for 5 minutes? And sometimes I will mute for like 5 seconds just to remove the comment. Like if someone's telling me, well, something, and I just want the comment gone, but I still want them in the chat, I then just mute them for 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something, and that just, or 30 seconds, and then that just removes the comment, but then they're able to comment 30 seconds later, sort of thing. But yeah, if that makes sense. Because some people don't know that I don't discuss those sorts of things. And so once they know, it's like, oh, okay, we won't talk about that. What else can we talk about? But people often assume things that are simply not true. I've had that my entire life. You can bend but never break me, because it only serves to make me more determined to achieve my final goal, and I will come back even stronger. And Colleen, you should be able to go in. Oh, Lee, I just do solo lives. Colleen, you should be able to go back into the mute list and find them and unmute them. You should be able to do that. I'm just having a look at your moderator. Oh, yeah, may as well do that. Oh, yeah, may as well do that. Okay, there we go. Hello from England. Evening, Governor. It's 4:30 on a Saturday afternoon where I live. So I'm guessing you are just about to do Saturday. Saturday was brilliant. You're going to love it. I thought Tupperware closed down. Tupperware did close down. Oh, well, I'll talk to myself. You haven't commented anything, Tiana. There's nothing. There's no comments. Do you want me to unmute? Oh, yeah, if you like. That would be helpful, I suppose. You still need a Tupperware Pete Spotify cover account. It's 7:30 a.m. in England. Whereabouts in England are you from? How do you still sell if it's closed? Oh, I've been selling my stash, Brent. So I've been selling my stash for 7 months. So I haven't ordered any Tupperware in. I haven't had any Tupperware delivered. This is what I've been selling. Canterbury, Kent. Oh, the Garden of England. I'd love to see Kent. I imagine you would have been heartbroken. You have been doing this for years. Yes, almost 30. And yes, heartbroken is an understatement. I didn't get out of bed for well, I did, but let's just say Christmas and New Year was very interesting for me last Christmas. I gave you my heart. But the very next day, you threw it away. Get a stick-on one. What? Garden of England is so beautiful, you can always stay with me. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I might take you up on that offer. I've been unemployed for 7 months now. But I've just found 19 rectangle 4s, so that's okay. That'll pay me, that'll do like 2 weeks rent. That's awesome. Okay. I need a yellow phone. I do need a yellow phone and I don't have a yellow phone. In the town where I was born. What will you do for a crust after the stash is sold? I don't know. GoFundMe airplane. Leanne, can you hook me into the Panto circuit, please, this Christmas in West End? That'd keep me going. Get some contacts out. I could do, I don't know, I could do Peter Pan or... Anything in the Panto circuit in West End. In the West End. All right. We all need a yellow phone, one yellow phone, one yellow phone. Busking or theatric? What do you mean? Busking or theatric? Huh? What does that mean? I could own bubble wrap. I'm friends with the Marlow Theatre Canterbury. Oh, perfect, Leanne. Hook me up, Leanne. What's their next project that they're working on? Go in a musical. Yes, I studied performing arts when I left school. Before Widow Twanky. No, I don't know that. That's probably some British thing. You must keep missing what I say. Yeah, I don't see anything, Mason. There's no comments from you at all, Mason. There's nothing there. All I see is, yeah, there's nothing there from you, Mason. So say it again, but use different words. All right, what's this? This is for her. In the town where I was born. Wow! We all need another yellow phone. Another yellow phone. Does this one work? Yes. Another yellow phone. We all need another yellow phone. Another yellow phone. Yes, another yellow phone. I got in trouble for using jar ginger. Too much trouble to store and peel. Gregors, I've had ginger in my VentSmart in the fridge for, 3 weeks? Every now and again I'll find a little bit of something on there. I just slice it off. If you have the Tupperware grater, Greg, you don't peel it. You just grate it and the peel stays up the top and what you need is underneath. That's brilliant. I asked, 10 years ago, I asked for something to grate ginger with and they came out with that product. And 10 years later, they're still selling that product. Because I said, we need something to grate ginger, please. Because I love ginger tea. And sure as eggs, they came out with that about a year later. Hello, Sapphic Nova. How are you? The main character of every Christmas panto keeps the story going. Everyone loves Widow Twanky. You live through episodes. Thank you, Leanne. I'm guessing better than jarred. Yes, Greggles, much better than jarred. Now talking, hearing ginger. Yes, Greggles on TikTok is discussing ginger. I've literally had ginger in my VentSmarts in the fridge for 3 weeks. Which country are you from? I'm in Australia. All right, now this is in the town where I was born. Doing okay? Just came to say hi. How are you? Thank you, Sapphic Nova. I am well. I've just been, last night I was live for about, 7 hours, 8 hours, and we sold a bit of Tupperware, and it was go there for a while. And so I haven't had a chance to wrap. I just pop things in people's bags. So basically, right, whether you're ordering 3 items or whether you're ordering like 12 items, it's the same flat rate postage if I can fit it all in a big, large brown envelope. So this is Candy. She ordered some more stuff. She's had her bag open and running for about 4 days. Then I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got another 9 bags that are open that people are like, oh yeah, see that? Oh, hang on, wait till next week. You might find something else. And I've literally found all those extra key rings. So people have been saying, oh, are they all the key rings? Are they all the key rings? And I've been going, yes, they're all the key rings. They're all the key rings. And now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, no, they're not. There's a square 3 filled with them. Thanks for popping in to say g'day, Leanne. Is Ginger fully closed in event? No, I think I've got Ginger half and half. I think. What was the very first Tupperware thing you got when you first started? Well, I went to a Tupperware party about 10 years before I started Tupperware. It was the girls' first ever party, and I went to help out, to get bums on seats, basically. I went. And, true story, it was her first party. And we played the toilet paper game where you've got to grab as much toilet paper as you think you need, and then once everyone's done that, she says, right, for every square that you've got, tell us something about yourself that no one else knows. And so, if you've got, 3 pieces, 4 pieces or whatever, you go, right, so I'm at the time I had 13 cats. People just kept giving them to me, and then one of my cats had kittens. So, I've got 13 cats. I live by myself. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, can I say... I could probably say that. You can find me on Cameo. I do all of my personal shout-outs on Cameo. It's an app. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, going through the jasmine in my mind. Anyway, I bought, I went along, I helped her. I bought the set of kitchen duos, the utensils that click together, and walked out of there. Now, if she had told me, I used to tell this story all the time because it's absolutely true. If she had told me I could be selling Tupperware full-time, driving a Tupperware car, getting sent overseas on holidays, getting free Tupperware, getting cost-price Tupperware, and then getting toasters and laptops and microwaves, and if she had told me that, I could have been selling Tupperware for almost 40 years instead of almost 30 years. But no one told me anything. I walked out of there and went, what's for lunch? That is a true story. That's exactly what I did. And it wasn't until like a few years later that I was playing the piano in that lady's house, and she walked in, and then that's how I started in Tupperware. So yeah, if she had actually told me, but it was her first party, so like her first ever party. She was nervous, and we were just there for moral support. I know, yeah, I'll buy those utensils, that sort of thing. And they came in the jug. I never got the lid of my jug, ever. I was dirty about that too. My mother used to host Tupperware parties back in the 80s. She's been having her Tupperware for ages, all in great shape. I know, right? I could have been selling Tupperware in the 80s, but I wasn't. I could have started 10. Absolutely, I could have. I'd never been to a Tupperware party, ever. And a friend of mine said, hey, we've got this Tupperware party on the weekend. It's for, I can't even remember her name. It's for so-and-so's, it's her first Tupperware party. And we're like trying to get numbers together to support her. You want to come? I went, yeah, sure, I'll come along. True story. So always tell people, invite your friends, because I was that friend that went along. I never got invited. I was the friend of a friend that got invited. And I went along. I bought the kitchen duos. I don't know how much they were. But it was a set of 8 kitchen duos that sit in the little jug thing. And I remember I walked out of there and went, "What's for lunch? What are we having for lunch? So what's next on the agenda? There's the Tupperware party. Tick. Now what are we doing?" No one told me I could have done that as a job, full time, driving a car. So anyway, moving right along. All right, Candy, I think your order is about full, darling. I don't think anything else is going to fit in there, to tell you the truth. This is Candy's order. It's like chocker. There might be. Candy, if you're watching, if we rearranged it, we could probably fit. Yeah, here we go. See? There we go. Yeah, look, if you do see something else might fit in there, Candy, for the same postage. There we go. If you're lucky. Next on the agenda, you have to go now. We're having soup. Far from it, Matilda. Far from it. So, for those people that have been wanting keychains, I found a whole bunch more keychains. They're all up there. The ones up here, they're $5 a piece. They're for the black turbos. But these ones here, all the different sorts, I found a whole box. Well, a whole tub. A square number. It was either a square number 2 or a square number 3. I can't remember. Maybe it was a square 2. So they're on there. So, remember. Maybe I should just sit this way now. Modular mates. Let's sell some modular mates. Right? There is some modular mates. Right, now let's sit over here. Oh, Candy! You want the paper towel holder? You don't want the paper towel holder, do you? Hang on a minute. We better wrap this for you. Tupperware candy! Tupperware candy! Hey! All right. We belong to the life. We belong to the topper. We belong. All right, there's a paper towel holder. It is a paper towel holder. This is a paper towel holder. Okay. Right. Done. Now, we might not sure what that is. Over here. What's all this? Oh, that's onion. Now that needs to be double checked. Right, now, what else have we got going on? Cena ordered the grill. So you know what we need to do? We need to rearrange everything and just go over here, I think. Cena, pretty ballerina. Oh, she is the queen of the dancing floor. This is the moment she's waiting for. Just like Cinderella. Just like Cinderella, Nina. Right, there we go. Let's sit in front of the modular mates. Because we need to sell some modulars tonight, I think. Please, people, can we sell? Oh, hang on, we'll do this. There we go, we'll do that. There we go. Ring, ring, why don't you give me a call? A ring, the happiest sound of them all. A ring, I stare at the phone on the wall, on the wall. And I sit all alone impatiently. Won't you please understand the need in me? Ah, ring, ring, why don't you give me a call? Hello, Glasgow. How are you? One of these days I'll get over there. Glasgow, eh? Is Glasgow in the middle somewhere in Scotland? Is Glasgow Highlands? All right. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Hello. There is a land that I heard of once or twice in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue, and the dreams that you dared to dream come true. Okay, there we go. Now, can we do this? There we go. Let's move this out of the way. If happy little bluebirds fly. Hello from soggy Essex. Hello, Essex. Beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? All right. No, it's not, Jazza. But kudos to you. A for effort. I don't have those ingredients. A, B, C. So easy as do, re, mi. All simple as it. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Do, re, mi. Baby, you and me. A, B, C. It's easy. It's like counting. Yes, it is. We're not doing the Woolies Run. Not today, Josephine. One day. One day Woolies Run. But not today. I've got these orders to wrap. There was a lot of people that ordered Tupperware last night. And I was having like 8 conversations all at the same time. On Insta, on the Book of Face, who's messaged me here, who's messaged me here. Requests weren't showing up, and then they were showing up, and it was just one of those nights, right? Jazza, see yourself out, won't you? And so I was... so I've got... People would say, oh, I want that, and then I check my bank, and that money had gone in. And so instead of wrapping it, I was just popping things in people's bags without being wrapped. So now what I'm doing is going back through and wrapping everybody's orders that they paid for that I never had a chance to. So I've literally got 9 open bags sitting here, waiting. Yeah. You will be ended up on the... Yes, Cena bought the Micro Pro Group. Thank you. I know, right? I flipped that one good. Do you ship to Canada? I can use the postal service to Canada. You need to go through one of the Tupperware people in your country. I miss you smell. Oh. There we go. Off you pop. Baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. I like your t-shirt. It's very funky. Oh, it's not a t-shirt. It's a collared shirt. But there's no one as fun. Look. Oh, Madeline. Well, Canadians are fun, aren't they? We're all in the Commonwealth together. How do I keep my hat on? Elastic. It's a little elastic elasticized party hat. Facts. Correct. I'll join back when I'm ready and had a shower. Bye for now, guys. See you, Miss Millie Peel. You like it? Thank you, Tonya Alicia. Have a shower. Oh, you're on the other side of the world. You're on the other side of the international date line. We live in the future here in Australia. We've already done Saturday. We're about to strap ourselves in for Saturday night. Here we go. Right you are. What am I wrapping? Somebody purchased the Tupperware Micro Pro grill last night. So I'm just wrapping this up. You know the double-sided fry pan that goes into the microwave? G'day, Tracy Lee. How you going? It's the Micro Pro grill. This was the last one that I had. I've got two in my kitchen that I use regularly. Like every day I use the Micro Pro grill. If it's for breakfast, lunch or dinner, I use my Micro Pro, or just a snack. Sometimes I'll just grill asparagus. It takes 6 minutes. And you get blackened, beautiful, crispy, yummy asparagus. And it blew up. Because it's not Tupperware, Tonya Alicia. The Tupperware one, it's got like a little Dodgem bumper car silicone all the way around. It's absolutely amazing. Right. Cena! Where is she seen? There is she, oh, there she is, Alcina. Okay. Just like Cinderella, just like Cinderella, Rella. Yeah. She also purchased this from my kitchen, but I'm going to give her the wooden skewers because what am I going to do with them? Where are they going to go? So she may as well get the wooden skewers as well. She can do with them what she wants. Don't you reckon that's fair? Are they modulars with blue lids behind you? Yes, they are modulars with blue lids. There's mini rectangles with blue lids and seals, and then there is a square number. There's a square 3 with a blue seal as well. Whose birthday is it? I have no idea. Bound to be somebody's birthday, right? Free skills. Well, she said, because remember last night I was saying, oh, I've got one of these, I'll probably end up selling it. She messaged me and went, I'll take it. I said, well, you know, it's You know, it's pre-love from my kitchen. She said, yeah, I'll take it. I went, well, you're getting the skills as well. Can I sing a song? I can indeed. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple, orange, and blue. You can sing a rainbow, you can sing a rainbow. Can you sing it too? You gotta listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes and sing everything you see. You can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. You can sing a rainbow, you can sing along too. Hello, Thumb. Hang on, that's not right. Red is here, orange, yellow. What's pink? Is pink this? Who knows Auslan? Is that pink? I pay my NBN. We could Google it, but that might take me a little bit Right, here we go. Hello, Thumb. What am I doing? I'm wrapping people's orders. Wrapping people's orders up. When somebody orders something, once the money hits my bank account, that means I take it off the shelf and I start bubble wrapping it. And then we pop it in a bag like a large brown envelope. So if you're ordering 2 or 3 items, it's the same flat rate postage as if you were actually filling a bag. And I've got, right now, there are 9 people that have bags that are open and adding to. And although when Candy pops on, I'll have to tell her hers is pretty much full. And that's the system. So once you pay the postage, you gotta pay the postage, yeah. Once you pay the postage, I then pop on a little thank you sticker. I won't show you because then you'll know where I'm sending these to. I pop on a little thank you sticker, and that tells me postage has been paid. If there's no thank you sticker, I go, oh, there's no postage here. Let me go back through my messages and see what we decided. Because some people say, no, I'll pay the postage. Don't post it though, because I want to have it open, because you might find something that I might like, and I might find something that I want to add onto it. And I'll get these this week, next payday. Can I get those? And I say yes. If they're still on the shelf, you can still get them. I don't have the room to hold product without payment. I just don't have the room to do that. So most people don't mind waiting, because I've got the product I am holding for people on that shelf over there that has been paid for, and they're just waiting they're going to pick it up. One girl said, I'm going away on holidays for a week, so can I pay for it now, but don't post it until I get back. She said, I'll let you know when I get back, so you know when to post it. I went, no worries. So that's been paid for. It's all bubble wrapped, ready to get posted, but not until she gets back from holidays, because there'll be no one home. So, and that's what I'm doing. What are you doing, Xander? Caitlin, thank you for the follow. Christine, 77. Christine, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Sienna, thank you for the follow. Okay. Sitting on the couch watching you. Well done, Xander. Have you got me on the big television, or you just on your phone? You're on a device, are you? Let's get Tupperware, Tupperware. I wanna get Tupperware. Let's get us some Tupperware. You can marinate your pork, your beef and pork, cook and chook some lamb or more. They got a lot of product that I know you'll like. It makes for good conversation. The cookware handles are hollow and light, and they're really very easy to clean. No need for an intimate restaurant. They've got restaurant quality food at home. There's nothing left to talk about. You can lay them horizontally. Let's get Tupperware, Tupperware. I wanna get Tupperware. Let's get into Tupperware. You can marinate your pork, your beef and pork. The cutlery comes with a fork. I think Olivia would have loved that, personally. Well, she might not have loved it, but she would have got a giggle out of it, that's for sure. Of that, I am 100% certain. That's in there, that's in there. Whose is this? That's over there. Jaxie Claire. Who's over here? That's Amy. We're not doing that now. And that is Candy has to go over to by the front door. Alright. Here we go. Tupperware candy. Tupperware candy. Yeah. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay. I tell you what. It's been... Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget. Am I from Australia? Yes, I am. Where are you from, Xander? There we go. Oh, you put 2 comments. Tracy, I didn't see any comments in there, darling. So that's good that you've sent me a message. Tupperware is eating. I know, like literally. Did Tupperware go bust? No. It's so expensive. No, it's not. I've got a whole I've got 3 $5 shelves and 3 $10 shelves. I don't know what website you're looking at. Hello, single in Sydney. How are you? Why did I block? I haven't blocked anybody on this line. Hello, Mel Mel. How you going? No. What? There we go. I'll start a large brown envelope for you, Tracy. You're welcome, Tracy. I'm messaging you right now. I'll start a large brown envelope for you. We'll leave it open in case you want to add anything in next week or whatever. You just tell me when you want it posted. And once that comes into my bank account, I can wrap everything, pop it in the envelope, and then if you send me your delivery address as well, that would be helpful. All right. Terrific. Terrific. Working hard to make a living, seeking shelter, eating peace, Lorraine. I got Tupper in my veins. Oh, I'm a Tupperware man, a Tupperware man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm a Tupperware man. A Tupperware man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm a Tupperware man. What do you sail? I sail Tupperware. Well, you sail boats. I sell Tupperware. Okay, right. Right, how are we going here? Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase those cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy now. You better chase those cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. We're heading across the river. All up on that other side, it's also very peaceful. On the other side, forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase those cares away. Shout out and get happy now. We're waiting for another day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. Just waiting for that order to come through from Tracy. I've got my Sharpie. Waiting to see if that comes through, Trace. And as soon as it comes through, we can grab those off the shelf and start bubble wrapping. We can start buble wrapping. Now, hang on. Supreme. Where's the fan? The fan? A boom? Supreme. Here we go. I'm just going to have to call Supreme right now. Why does it not? There we go. Ananya, hey. Here we go. We'll see if he answers. Who remembers? Am I the only one that's ever used one of these before? Hello. I was having like 4 conversations when you phoned before. So I just thought I would call you back now that those conversations are finished. How are you? Yeah, good. Right. Right. The yellow thing. Yeah. Oh, no. No. No, you can't. Right. So, and no. So, okay. So I've got a top piece, like the entire top piece. So I'm unable to sell you just that one piece because then otherwise I'm left with a pressure cooker that's just like useless, right? So I do have the whole top cover. So instead of selling you a complete pressure cooker, which I can do, but instead of doing that, why don't I sell you the top piece, like a brand new cover, and then I can bubble wrap that and just post that up. Beg your pardon? So basically, I don't have a yellow piece to sell. I am left with the base of it. However, the base that I have, and this is going to sound bizarre. One day I came home and the base of my pressure cooker was peeling. Now, I have no idea how on earth that happened. So it was peeling. So unless I cooked something without liquid, which does not sound like me at all, so it's damaged. So I couldn't sell it to anybody at all. So I can. So yes, it will leave me with a base to a pressure cooker that I can then just use as a mixing bowl or whatever. And I've still been cooking it, but and I've got 2 pressure cookers, so it'll still. Well, I did have 3, so I sold one of them, and now I've got 2, so I can sell you the top cover to the one that my base is peeling on. So then that way it's a win-win. So that I would have to sell that for at least 85. So what I will do is I will send you my pay ID. I'll do this right now. So last year I had 6 phone numbers disconnected. I know. I know. So no, Tupperware Pete has not gone. Tupperware Pete has been live streaming for the last 7 months selling his stash. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. I've still been here. I've still been on TikTok like 45 hours a week selling my stash, 7 hours a day. Yep, I've still been here. All right, so what I'll do is that total is, I'm just sending. And so basically I can pop it in a large brown envelope for you, which is the same flat rate postage. It's $23.30 for postage. And that's for a large brown envelope, which means if there's other things that you see in my live, like if you go, oh, I really love that water bottle keychain, or I really want, whatever it is that's on the shelves, I can add that to your bag. No. What I'm saying is, if there is anything that's there, then it's not going to be any extra postage. It'll be exactly the same postage, so it won't cost you anything more. Is what I'm saying. I'm live now. That's why I couldn't take your call, because I've been live for however long I've been live. Yeah. I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube right now. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I've sent it to you in a messenger. Oh, okay. That's my phone number. Well, you might. So you can go, I'm on YouTube, Insta, and on TikTok right now. So whichever platform you prefer, well, there I am. I'm there. No, Tupperware Pete has been here for the last 7 months. Selling my stash. I don't smoke hash. I need some cash. I got some bills to pay, so I'm selling my stash. That's all I've been doing for 7 months, is selling my stash. And today I just found 19 rectangle 4s. Yeah, that's how I've been paying my bills since Christmas. All right, no worries. I'm on Messenger if you need me. You're welcome. Bye. All right, there we go. I don't know where my AirPods are, but luckily I've got these phones. And you're right, they are a vibe, aren't they? I'm a vibe. I need a yellow phone. Hello? Hello, caller. TPHQ. You love the blue phone? Thank you, Greggles. You love the blue phone too, Summer Breeze? Summer Breeze makes me on the blue phone. When I talk, I don't feel I'm alone. All right. D. Fermi, how are you? Where do you get them? How does it connect? Oh, I literally just plug it into my phone. There's the little adapter. Because it's got one of those little things. So I've just got this little adapter that just plugs straight into the bottom of my phone. Here are all the little volume, and I can hang up from here. I don't have to go. I can just hang up there and go, press that and hang up. I love them. Oh, the colours of the world! Okay. I love the cranberry Tupperware modular colour. Yes. Cranberry's been around for, what, 35, 40 years? Where from? I'm not sure. I bought it online, I think. Thought it was a landline? You broke my heart, it was a landline. No, it's phone. Because I don't know where my AirPods are. And because otherwise I'd have my AirPods in. But luckily, I can just do this and no one will hear them anyway. Right. You took my heart, it was a landline. Who has a landline now? I'm sure there are people out there that do have landlines. I don't know who they are. Watching from your night shift. I hope you... Night shift? What? Oh, you're not in Australia. I'm in Australia. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I am. Saturday, I'm having a Saturday night. Hospitals have landlines. I'm sure offices have landlines, don't they? Office blocks have landlines. I'll patch you through now. Strawberry rabbit rain. That's a thing, isn't it? I'll patch you through now. Tracy, your order has come through. Oh, look. I've got a pastry sheet here if anyone's interested in a pastry sheet. Why is that on the ground? Where's my... Here we go. You just hang it up with a little pant clothes hanger. And we will... Here, we'll put that up there. We'll cover up the pink phone. Now, what am I doing? What did I just sell? Oh, that's right there. And what we can do is we can replace them with the rectangle 3s. I do have a pink phone. We'll hide that over there. This is not the drones you were looking for. What new goodies do we have today? Rhiannon. Well, I've got all these modular mates. And, and I just had to, and I've got a whole bunch here. Let me spin you around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Here. Here we go. A whole bunch of key rings. So take screenshots so you can enlarge them so you can see what you've got. Look at the top shelf as well, because on the top shelf there's a few bits and pieces. Can you see that? I'm not in the kitchen, just... Hang on. Can you see that? Can Insta see that? And can... Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. So we did find a few bits and pieces. And I'm sure we will find some more as well. I went through the linen cupboard, and yes, I did have 3 rectangle falls filled with nothing but socks. What's a rectangle fall? These ones. It's a rectangle, so it's that shape, and it's this high. And yes, so that's what I did have, rectangle falls. 3 of them filled with socks. 7 of them filled with undergarments, boxers, briefs, thermals, thermal pants, thermal tops, cotton undershirts, like the whole lot. 7 rectangle falls filled. So they've never been used apart from having socks and jocks in them, clean ones. Time to start shopping, Supreme. I'll do your bag in a minute. I've just got to do Tracy's bag right now. So, here we go. You'll have so much spare space when you all sold out. Thank you. And icy poles? Yes, I did find another set of icy poles, Rhiannon. You bought 2 sets last night. Actually, have I wrapped them yet? I don't think I've wrapped them yet. Where's your bag? Or maybe I did wrap them. Rhiannon, where's your bag? Hang on a minute, this has got me... I'm megally confused now. That's Cena. Oh, there. Oh, I haven't wrapped them. Right. Oh. I thought so. I thought I wrapped everybody's. I would have found that on Monday, though. All right. Now, let's do Tracy's. Then we'll do Supreme's. And then we'll do anybody else who's... All right. Now, what's going on? What we doing? Too much funny signing, Sultana? Sultana, Sultana! Oh, there we go. Right. Now, no one can see, no one on any platform can see where I'm addressing this to. So, purple carrots are delicious. I can't help myself. I love carrots. I'm running wild and I've lost count. And it's plain to see that a boy like me just loves all his purple carrots. I just got the urge. I had to splurge. I got a hold on me. When it's plain to see that a boy just like me always eats his purple carrots. What are we having tonight? Well, we're not having purple carrots. Actually, I've got purple carrots. Why not? I've got them in the fridge. I am... what am I having for dinner? I've got Brussels sprouts, sweet potato, purple carrots, red onion, garlic, and we'll pop that in the Micro Pro Grill. Bacon. We'll throw that in the Micro Pro Grill. We'll pull that out and we'll grate up some Parmesan cheese or some Romano or I don't know what it was. It was on sale. So I got some of that. And we'll pop that on and with a bit of sweet chilli. That'll be dinner in the Micro Pro Grill. Yum. I love Brussels sprouts. I love sweet potato. I love purple carrots, onion, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts, bacon, onion, garlic, purple carrots, orange, purple, and green. Yum. Okay. With a bit of sweet chili and parmesan. Zucchini. I don't have any zucchini. Oh, zucchini. I love zucchini. I mean, everybody loves zucchini, don't they? I'm running wild and I've lost control, and it's plain to see that a boy like me has got so many lovely carrots. Not everyone loves zucchini. Oh, zucchini. Are purple carrots healthier than orange? I have no idea, Greggles. I mean, the food we eat today, our land has been agriculturalized so much that I was just having this conversation the other day with someone who was trying to tell me the food we eat doesn't have the same nutrients as what it did 100 years ago. And I said, I know. You don't have to tell me that. I already know that. I know. Yes, that is a Sandy doll. Brand new, in the box. The box is just a tiny bit crinkled in the corner. But yes, that is a Sandy doll. And wait till I find all my other Barbies. I've got 2 Justin Biebers. I've got a Kylie Minogue. I've got Wizard of Oz dolls. I've got all the Twilight dolls, brand new, in the box. Very cheesy. Hello, Charbers. I've got a Drew Carey doll and Mimi from the Drew Carey show. I've still got a John Travolta doll, but remember that time I was live and I pulled my John Travolta doll out? I thought it had a twistable waist and I accidentally snapped it in half. Whoops. So won't be getting much money for that one anymore. So I've got Victoria Beckham and Ella Fitzgerald. Do I sell my Barbies or do I keep them? Looks like you think you need a close-up. Well, I'll show you in a minute. All right, hang on a minute. You want a close-up? See, there's the crinkle in the box right there. This is Sandy. Stranded at the drive-in. That's her there. There's a little stand here. Isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful. It's a bit dusty. So yes, I'll be popping her on eBay. I did have Rizzo as well, but when the plumber was here, he left with Rizzo shoved down his pants. So I don't have Rizzo anymore. Hello, Seattle Riddler. How much were you going to sell it for? Look, if someone here wants her for $120 tonight, I'll wrap her in bubble wrap. Yes, Jazza, he stole it. I wasn't with him. I will let him be upstairs. Then I realised, bad mistake, Peter, because he saw my Rizzo and walked out of here with it down his pants. How much for a roll of that bubble wrap? If you want, do you want a roll of bubble wrap? I'll sell it to you for $19. Did I complain? Yes, I did. Anyway, well, I think it was either that or it was up his shirt or something, because I didn't notice. But he did leave in a real hurry. Like, he left in a real hurry. And at first I thought, that's odd. And then when I was upstairs, I was doing something. I went, where is that Rizzo doll? He stole my Rizzo. And you'll know, if you have a look at my TikTok right at the very beginning, I had Rizzo in a TikTok that I did. That's what she looked like, but I don't have her anymore. The plumber stole her. Have I got a Microwave Pro grill? I don't. I've got 2 grills. If you really want one, I can sell you one of mine, which will leave me with one, which will be fine. But I'd have to sell them for... Send me a message. Supreme. I want you to make your money, but they only cost me 11. You know, you can just message me for my pay ID and give me a donation if you like. Tim Tams, they're very special Tim Tams. They're the luckiest Tim Tams in the world. With those Tim Tams being very special, they're Tim Tams. When did I go live? I don't know. Sometime this afternoon. An hour ago? 2 hours ago? Nick Kendall. Oh, she loves the shirt. Thanks, Knackers. How much are the containers in the back? Send me a message because you've got all different sizes. Send me a message and I'll send you photos. But there's a whole bunch of rectangle fours there. I had 3 of them were in my, well, a lot of them were in my linen cupboard because I just had open shelves. Oh, I just had open shelves. And 3 of them have never been used. They just had socks in them. 7 of them had underwear in them. Thermals, cotton undershirts, boxers, briefs, the whole lot. Just don't want you to run out of stock and you miss out. Well, now's your time, Supreme. What's on my shirt? What do you say when someone's taking a photo of you, Jacket? What are the price ranges? The prices start at $2. Do you only ship to Australia? I use a postal service. So I use Australia Post. So if you live anywhere other than Australia, another sale. Where's the little, here we go. Another sale. All right. I use Australia Post. So if you live overseas, yes, I can post it to you. Thank you, Trows. What? All my props have fallen off the table because I'm at a different angle. hang on a minute. Let's do it this way. That way it goes over here. Did I ever host Tupperware parties back in the day? I was a Tupperware demonstrator, and I've done over 6,000 in-home Tupperware parties. But if you were having a Tupperware party and I came to your house, you would be the host, I would be the demonstrator. Does that make sense? Now I just need the... Unless you're having to. No, I did... Was that soup last night? Oh, all right. All right, Rhiannon, Sultana. What did I like most about working for them? I never worked for them. I worked for myself. Do I still demonstrate at parties? Tupperware left Australia. So, who's there? Sultana, Sultana. So I never worked for Tupperware. I worked for myself, but I loved that, and I did that for 30 years. So Tupperware never paid me any money. I lived off commission for 30 years. I wasn't on the payroll at all. Commission. I live off commission. All right. Sandy just got sold. Yes, 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 she did. She did. Yes, she did. How did I manage to budget? Oh, if I needed extra money, I just went and did an extra party for the week. I did about 6 or 7. Oh, really? What? I did about 6 or 7 parties a week. One Saturday, is that a tear in my eye? Yes. Candy, your bag is... I don't think you can fit anything else in your bag, Candy. 1-800 Craven David. Hang on. Hello, 1-800 Craven David. So, look, a squirrel. What was I saying? You had your eyes on that doll. Hashtag gotta be quick. What was I saying? Party. Oh, on one Saturday, I did 6 Tupperware parties on a Saturday. So remember, if you know what you're doing and you put time and effort in, you can earn between $150 and $250 per party. Am I retiring? I'm too young to retire. And so that's, if you put the time in and the effort, you can turn it into a full-time job, like I did, for 30 years. So my party average was really high because I carried all the specials. I made sure I understood the product. I used the product at home, so I knew what it could do. So when someone asked me a question, I go, oh, this is what I do with it. And everyone goes, oh, really? Yeah. I would watch every Monday. I invested in my business and I went to Tupperware and watched somebody else cook something or demonstrate something, and that would give me ideas, and they'd go, oh, I've got 6 parties this week. I might take that to my 6 parties this week. And then you come back the next Monday and you learn something else. Here we go. What's your next venture after your stock runs out? Yes, Rhiannon, blocked immediately. What's your next venture after your stock runs out? I don't know, Knackers. I have no idea. Oh, Leanne, we ignore here. I don't know where the mods are. Katie Cakes, Colleen Smart. Don't know. What are you people doing? Where are my mods? Hello, Aurora. How are you? My favourite sleeping beauty. Mods are cooking dinner. Which is something I need to do in a minute. I don't know if this will fit in the one bag. I might bubble wrap it again, just to be sure. I am fantastic, Aurora. What are you selling now if Tupperware is in Australia? I'm selling my stash. So I've been selling my stash for 7 months. I will double wrap. Your future kids. Did things slow down for you once it all went online? Not at all. Not at all. I loved online. Before it was online, I would recruit maybe 31 people a year. 41 people a year. When it went online, I was recruiting 250 people every year. I had 474 people in my team that lived all over Australia. You like cheese? I love cheese too. It's the best thing ever when they went online. There's pros and cons about it. All right, let's wrap this again. Because it's a soft box, so... Do I still have the garlic crusher? Yes, the garlic crusher is there. I don't have payment for the cloths. Rhiannon, I sent you a message about the cloths. There we go. Yep, cool. I do now. Thank you for reminding me. What's the best Tupperware for cheese? I've got a set of Clearmates there for cheese. I've got a deli set there. Where did that 22 end up? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Rhiannon. Where's your order? Is over here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Rhiannon. Is that it there? Rhiannon. cloths. Done. Okay, now. They are great for cheese. So I've got this set here, which is pre-loved from my videos. Because someone asked me for some containers for like deli ham and bacon. So I've got this set here, which has only gently been pre-loved from my videos. This is what I store a kilo block of cheese in. This is for like, I keep Parmesan cheese or bacon. I've got bacon in one in the fridge right now. So I've got this set. This size here holds all of your 440 gram cans. So once you open up half a can, you just pop it in here. This size here is great. These are all liquid tight as well as airtight. So you can pop yogurt and fruit in here, or onion and garlic, or half a tomato, or half a lemon, half a lime, half a banana, half an avocado in your Clearmates is fantastic. So I've got this set here. Oh, that set just sold. That set just sold. Okay, hang on a minute. You want the garlic crusher? I'm on a roll. I am indeed. Rhiannon's going shopping. Let's go shopping. All right. We're just wrapping Sandy because she purchased Sandy. Maybe I should get my Twilight dolls down. I've got my I don't think I could sell my Wizard of Oz dolls. But I do have the Twilight dolls. Still all in the box. So if you're Team Jacob or Team Edward, I've got both of them brand new in the box. And I've also got Bella in the box. There's another one, I think. I've got 4 of them. Not a fan of Twilight. Any Twilight fans out there? What's the time? Oh, it's only 5 to 6. 6 to 6. John Travolta was fantastic. I had John Travolta brand new in the box, and then I took him out of the box to do something, and I thought he had a swiveled waist, and I went to turn him and snapped the whole thing. I went, oh, there goes John Travolta. How metaphysical. Could I please get a photo when you have time? A photo of what? Oh, the garlic crush? Yes. It's right there. Here it is here, Rhiannon. Ouch. I know. Imagine how I felt. I went, oh. And it was from Welcome Back Cotter Days. It was that version of John Travolta. I went, oh. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, well. He's upstairs in 2 pieces. Hello, Johnny. Johnny! We're sorry. Won't you come on home? Yes, T-Dally. It is the Colleen Smart from H&A. She's not very talkative, but she knows her way around a deep fryer. You know we belong together, you and I forever and ever, no matter where we are. You're the Colleen Smart, and from the very first moment that I saw you, I never had such emotion. I'm walking on air just to know you are. she say, yoo-hoo, only me? I've never watched an episode of Home and Away. I just know the theme song. Do I have a smooth choperator? No need to ask, I have a smooth choperator. Smooth choperator. We have another sale. What was that for? Oh, the garlic crusher. Hang on a minute. Basket cut. Yeah, does she? Yoo-hoo, only me. I've never watched it. Kim on Instagram just asked, does she say, yoo-hoo, only me? I think when she comes into her live now, she must say, yoo-hoo, only me. Because you do need a running gag. I think I'm muted. No, you're not. I can just read your comments. Happy Brie birthday. Happy birthday. How Gouda of you to say. Extra Tupperware tape. Yes. Then what we'll do is let's do that. I don't know if they will either, Rhiannon, and I don't want to risk sending Sandy. If you send another 23.30, I'll do another bag for you and I'll pop this in here. What do you mean? What's no, please? What does that mean? Yeah, do that, and I'll pop this in its own bag. But I might do another layer of bubble wrap before the day's out. All right, hang on. Let's do this. Look at all those containers. I know, right? Now, do you want to hear the story? Oh. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to hear the story behind them? I went upstairs. Thank you, Rhiannon. I went up to the linen cupboard, and I went, right. Because I thought, okay, we've got a bit more room on the shelves. I went, right. Let's be serious. What am I keeping? What am I not keeping? And I opened up the linen cupboard and went, oh, look, I forgot I have 3 rectangle 4s filled with socks. Yes, 3 filled with socks. 1 filled with nothing but white socks. Another one filled with all the winter socks. And another one filled with all the colourful novelty socks. 3 rectangle 4s filled with socks, right? Oh, Tiffany. But wait, there's more. Then I looked on the next shelf. And I went, these are all my underwear. White cotton shirts, long sleeve thermal shirts, short sleeve thermal shirts, long thermal long johns, boxers, briefs, 7 rectangle 4s, 7 filled with underwear. Hello, John. 7. Yes. Why do I have thermals? Because I travel, or I like to travel. I haven't really travelled very much lately. Good. I'm glad it's not giving neurotypical violence. And remember, I don't have heat where I am. There's no heater. There's no insulation. It's ridiculously hot in summer and it is freezing cold in winter. So luckily I can sit here in a short sleeve shirt right now because it's not very cold. But when it's cold, remember last winter, Tiffany? I'm sitting here in my Wheat Bix beanie, a long sleeve shirt, my Wheat Bix jumper. I've got the rechargeable thermal rug over my lap, and I'm sitting here going live, bedazzling shapos. Remember? Freezing. This winter's actually been a little bit more mild than previous winters. Great shirt, matching tie. I know. Oh, John, well, wait. But wait, there's more. I've got... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. I'm going to do my hip in. Hang on a minute. I've got my cheese socks that match my cheese tie. All right. So then I went into the larder, didn't I? How many sock containers did we keep? We didn't keep any sock containers. They're all on the shelf. Yes, that is a shelf with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangle 4s, 6 rectangle 2s, and 5 rectangle 1s. Because I went into the bathroom then, didn't I? And went, oh, look what's in here. Then above there is 2 rectangle 3s. There's 2 square 2s, a square 3, a square 4, 2 more rectangle 4s up there. There's 3 rectangle 4s right here, and there's another 4 rectangle 4s down here with 2 rectangle 2s. The seals are there. I've got the seals for them. So it's like glue. I know. It's like haggis in the wild. I'm like, oh look, here's another haggis. Then I went into the larder, didn't I? You know the bookcase that I found on the hard rubbish clear out on the footpath one year when I've just moved in? I saw this bookcase, perfect condition. Do I have any circles? What does that mean? On my tie, I've got circles. I saw this bookcase and went, oh my goodness, this is amazing find. It's in perfect condition. So I got that home. I put it in the laundry, and that's my larder. You know, excess food. My home storage program. My family welfare system. It's in there. And so I was cleaning that up. I haven't cleaned it up for about a year. And I was redoing everything, and I thought, what's underneath here? There's like a tray of peeled tomatoes or something. I said, what's underneath here? 2 rectangle 2s. Brand new, nothing in them. Just sitting there. In amongst the zinnias. I went, well, they're coming out. And then I looked in the pantry, didn't I? I went, oh look, there's 2 rectangle 3s here. What's in here? Packets of things. That's all. Because remember, I had at least 2 or 3 of every size, so that when the modular mates came out on sale in these massive packs, I had the entire massive pack and I didn't have to order it in. And I did actually use it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't put on the shelf because I love my modulars, right? 19 rectangle 4s are in this place. 19. 19? I'm keeping like half a dozen, 4, 5, 6, something like that. All my craft is in modular mates. All of my fabric cut, zippers and modular mates. I had a set of screwdrivers in my rectangle number 1. Are you selling these as sets? No, I'm selling them individually. I mean, if you want to buy bulk, then of course, like anything with Tupperware, you sold individually or save as a set. So I've got 9. So the rectangle paws, they're $42 each. If you want 9 of them, I can do 9 for $3.50. Hello, Sinead. How are you going? They retailed for more than that. The rectangle fours, they retailed for a lot more than that, let me tell you. If you want to purchase anything, send me a message on the Book of Face or the Gram of Insta, and I can then send you photos, and I'll send you my pay ID. That's how everybody's been ordering. Oh, what? Have I gone through all of that already? I'm terrific, Sinead. Oh, what's this about? Oh, that didn't work. That didn't go according to plan. All right. Can you have some circles? Yeah, of course. Do you have any to hold cheese? Yes. Yes, I do. Send me a message on the Book of Face, and I can... Hello, Xander. Cheese. So send me a message. Come on. Do it, lady. Yes, I do, Colston. I've got freezer keepers. Perfect. Do you have lizards or snakes? Sultana! Sultana! Oh. Oh, where's the... There we go. There it is, right here. Okay. Send me a message, Colston. I'll send you photos of what I've got. There are a few different options. How many mice are you storing? Sultana! Sultana! All right, now, Sultana, where are you? Where is... Sultana, where is your other bag? Where is it? That's Jaxie's, that's Tracy's, that's Amy's. Oh, there it is, right there. No, Tracy's needs another modular mate, so we'll put that over by the stairs. Right. Okay. Now, what are we doing? I'm an extra large, and this feels like it's a large. So get the neck size up. I should have got the XXL, because this is a little bit... I like the sleeves to come down just a little bit more. It's giving Wallace. Ah, you grommet. All right. Lights, are they on? John, who are you, John? Okay, let's just check. There's no messages on the Insta. Nothing there yet. Hello, Kira. How are you going? Slater Nikki, hello. Good morning, good morning. It's 6:14 here on Saturday night. Good evening to you. It's 6:15 on a Saturday night here. If you're just waking up and starting your day, you're going to love Saturday. I've just done Saturday. It was fantastic. Now, come on, you little grommet. Isn't that what the surf life-saving kids are called? Grommets? Is that right? Is that what you get put in your ears when you're a kid? Grommets? I thought they were. You can tell Jack's got kids. Yeah, Amy has too. There's an idea. What are grommets? When you get grommets put in your ears, what are they? What will we be selling in the future? What will we be selling now? What will we be selling in the future? I have no idea. Right now, I reckon I could do a gap year and just... People say, what did you do last year? Did you work? No, I didn't work. Oh, how did you earn money? I sold my stash. What, all year? Yes, all year. I've just found 19 rectangle fours, for goodness sake. Which I'm selling... The rectangle fours I'm selling for $39 each. I think they open up the ear canal. I don't know what they are. What are adenoids? I keep finding... What are adenoids? Love my singing. Thank you, Slater Nikki. I pay my NBN. Let's Google it. Want to get my money's worth? Might as well Google it. What are adenoids? What are adenoids and what do they do? Oh, look, I didn't even know that's how they spelt them. Adenoids are a patch of tissue located at the back of the nasal passage behind the nose and above the throat. They are part of the immune system, acting as a filter to trap germs and bacteria that enter the body through the nose and mouth. Adenoids help the body produce antibodies and white blood cells to fight off these germs. They are most active in early childhood, typically shrinking in size as a child grows older and the immune system develops other defenses. Right, okay. What are grommets? Oh, you little grommet. Okay. What are grommets? Oh, look, and that's how you spell them. Grommets, also known as tympanostomy tubes, which is obviously why we call them grommets. Thank goodness I paid my NBN. I can Google it. I'm a wealth of information now. Or ventilation tubes are small hollow tubes inserted into the eardrum to help drain fluid from the middle ear and improve airflow. They are a temporary solution for conditions like glue ear. Oh. Is that what happens when you eat too much clag in primary school? Which can cause hearing loss and developmental issues. What's glue ear? How come I know about grommets, but I don't know about glue ear? That's ridiculous. What are they used for? Glue ear. Grommets are primarily used to treat glue ear, where fluid accumulates in the middle ear, causing hearing loss. Recurrent ear infections? They're used to improve hearing. By allowing air to enter the middle ear, grommets help the eardrum vibrate properly, improving hearing. How are they inserted? Grommets are inserted through a small incision made in the eardrum during a short surgical procedure. The procedure is typically done under general anesthesia, although local anesthesia may be used in adults. The surgeon will then remove any fluid from the middle ear before inserting the grommets. Grommets usually fall out on their own within 6 to 18 months as the eardrum naturally pushes them out. No wonder. The human body's amazing, isn't it? Even the eardrum will go, hang on, we've got a foreign object here. Push this out. Google glue ear. I pay my NBN. Let's Google glue ear. What is glue ear? Glue ear, also known as otitis media, which is why we call it glue ear, I'm guessing, with effusion, is a condition where fluid builds up in the middle ear behind the eardrum and becomes thick and sticky, like glue. Right, and now you know. If you paid your NBN, you too could also Google it. I'm not a surgeon. No, I'm Tupperware Pete. Cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over river. All right. Now, how are we going? Rhiannon, let's eat. Let's go and eat some dinner. Who's watching on the... Lofi World. Speak Hindi. I don't know Hindi. Oh, for goodness sake. Surgery cost about $2,000. Okay, did you know Michael Jackson? That's actually funny, Jimmy. Thank you. I needed that little giggle. I will say I got appendicitis 2 years ago and I had to sign... What? Thanks for the heads up, Tiffany. All right, let's go and cook something because I need to eat. Cry me a river, guide me a right, come on then. Up you come. Come on then. Here we go. Here we go. Do you want to have a look at the shelves while we're walking past? There we go. This is my kitchen. It's an absolute bomb site at the moment. Oh, look. More clear mats. Look, really long clear mats. I've got these. Not just one. Oh, yes, I've got two. All right, how cool is that? Right. Happy Saturday, McCheesy. Happy Saturday. Oh, look, a squirrel. What have I got cooking tonight? Shelly B, what have I got cooking? Hang on a minute. Let me just... Why is that always feeling like it's... Okay, hang on. We just got to correct the old tube of view. There we go. Oh, look, the shelves are a little bit empty. The shelves are just a tad empty. There we go. Correct us. I've just got to correct the tube of view. Now, tidier than yours, good. Mine's still a little bit. This is, see, I was going through my rectangles. What have I got? What have I got? I went, here's some Wheat Bix. I thought, should I take them out and put them in a super oval and sell the rectangle? I went, no, we won't do that. I've got 19 of them. And then I've got sweet chili in a squeezy bottle. And then I discovered that I do have a spare squeezy bottle and I put that over there for sale. I've got one that I haven't used, I think. Yeah. All right, let's just move this out of the way. Guy me a lily. There's my Micro Pro grill. See, I use the grill a lot. It's always needing cleaning. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, thank you. Jaxie Claire, how you going? All right, what's in here? Right, this is what I'm having. A sweet potato, Parmesan cheese, and rice crackers. That's what I went to the shop for. So, I have the rice crackers, because I was going to make a chunky pumpkin dip, and I thought, oh, I need some rice crackers for that, don't I? So, let's do this over here. We've got this over here. We've got that over there. Let's just pop that over there. Put a spot over here and a spot over there. Okay, here we go. Let's just wipe this down. Wipe down. Right, now. So I'm going to be cooking Brussels sprouts, sweet potato, purple carrots, red onion, garlic, and bacon. Oh, actually, let's not do bacon. Let's do tofu. I've got some tofu in the fridge. Let's use tofu. We'll do tofu. Actually, can we do tofu and bacon? Why not? Let's do tofu. Well, I will throw in tofu, Brussels sprouts, sweet potato. We'll do the tofu first. We'll put that on first with some onion, garlic, and ginger. Try these barbecue chicken and cheese baked rolls I do for dinner. Super easy and yum. Shelly B, send me a photo. Do you have a photo? Barbecue chicken and cheese baked rolls. What do you mean? So is it just a roll that you put barbecue chicken and cheese into and then you bake it? Or are you talking you make, when you make the bread roll, you throw in cheese, and chicken? My taste buds are salivating. Okay, sweet potato. I've got this. It was on sale. Grana Padano. Made in Italy. 250 grams. And it was actually cheaper than the Woolies Parmesan. Ignoring your tube of view, I don't see the comments when it's in here. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. I swear I've tried every rice cracker available and the ones you have are the best. Well, actually, the ones I have. Well, do you have to comment there? Do you? Can't you comment here? I have to bring the laptop in so that I can watch, and the bench isn't clean for that. So, please. They are the best rice crackers. I like the multigrain brown rice crackers. You can get them from Aldi and from Woolies. And they're my favourites. Because, you know why they're my favourites? Well, because they're healthy. They're better than, like, the flavoured ones. But when you are... I've just realised I've got a whole packet there. When you... Let me... Where's a Super Oval number 1? I thought I had, like... I should... There better be more of them somewhere. I had about 3 of them. A Super Oval 1! A Super Oval 1! Where are the Super Ovals? Where's my Super Oval number 1s? Well, that's in the spaghetti. Angel hair. Angel hair, textured like angels. Look, I've shown you this before. I'll show you again, because there's always somebody that doesn't realise. Grab the tab, peel the seal. Your whole packet of rice crackers fits in a Super Oval number 1. Just cook the chickpea curry in the Tupperware pressure cooker. It's fantastic. I love a chickpea curry in the pressure cooker. Hello, Jaxie. Morky is there. Nanu. Alright, so that's those. But, where are the others? Right, I need a proper clean in here one day. One day we'll have a clean. Let's just wipe this over. Forget about the rules tonight, sweet thing. Forget about the rules tonight, sweet thing. I'm gonna dance with you. I wanna eat all your food. I wanna dance with you. I gotta eat all your food. Oh. Food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood for cold jelly and custard. Please put it in Savoy. What next is a question? Digestion. Food. We're anxious to try it. Velvet today. Who wants on a diet? Just thinking of growing fat. Food, wonderful food, heavenly food. Where can I buy Tupperware in England? I don't know. I'm in Australia. The ITV shopping channel I know were selling Tupperware. Well, they were 8 months ago because they were using my videos to sell Tupperware in England. Because I almost went on the ITV shopping channel. But that didn't happen. Do you do theatre and acting and singing? Not anymore. Are we making dip? We might do a pumpkin dip. The ITV shopping channel will sells Tupperware in England. If you have a look, hello Cody Wheatley. If you have a look, they have a YouTube channel because that's where I found them using my video. They asked me, they said, because they wanted me on the show, but Tupperware said no. Computer said no. And so I said, oh, sorry, I can't come on. I can't do it. They said, oh, well, can we use your videos? I went, yeah, go for it. It's all online. Use whatever you like. So I have been on the ITV shopping channel in England selling rice cookers, apparently. I've never... I hope they sold a few units. Did you used to perform? Yes, I did. Lennox Angel Forever 8 sent the first gift they've ever sent. Celebrate, Lennox Angel, come on! Hello, Lennox Angel Forever 8. How are you going? You sent me a rose. Thank you. Do I still work for Tupperware? I've never worked for Tupperware. I've always only ever worked for myself. And Tupperware left Australia 7 months ago. So I was living on commission for 30 years. They should have used you to promote the fusion. I'm glad they didn't use that video. Yes, I know who you are, Lennox Angel Forever 8. I know exactly who you are. I remember. Hello, Millie. It's good to see you, Pamela. And Pamela, thank you for popping on to say hello. Give my love to your daughter. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's throw in these. Okay, so we're going to do some Brussels sprouts, sweet potato, purple carrot, red onion, or whatever colour onion I've got. Hopefully I've got some red onion in here. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, red onion. Let's do some of this. Oh, actually, here's a half an onion here. You will, Happy Tabby? Well, you know me. You know what I'm like when I'm working. Here I am, in all my glory. We've got some red onion here. Currently watching Tangled with Willow. I don't think I've seen that. Tangled with Willow. Best human being ever. Oh, you are too kind. Thank you. You are too kind. One of these days I'll bump into you. See you, Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze, thank you, Jasmine. Going through the jasmine in my mind. So because they have left Australia, can you still sell it? No, I've been selling my stash for 7 months, Cody. And that's how I've been surviving. I'm a survivor, yes, a survivor. So yeah, Tupperware Australia closed. I don't know why. They closed in a few places. But then they reopened 6 months later in South Africa and Italy and Poland and a few other places. I'm not selling Mork. I'm keeping Mork. I'm keeping like the $8 bowl, the $8 Mork doll. But I'm selling Sandy. From the Talk of Ticks. Oh, for that recipe you were just talking about, Shelley B. I sent you the video to your gram of the Insta from the Talk of Ticks. Thank you. Janice Skinnard. Make my day here in England. Well, hello. Top of the morning. Oh no, what is it? Hello, Governor. How did you get into Tupperware? Well, Maya Sholey, that's a very interesting question. Whereabouts in England are you from, Janice? 30 years ago, I was in this lady's house and I was playing her piano. Thank you, Shelley B. I was playing her piano, and after about an hour and a half, she walked in through the front door, and I turned around at the piano. I went, oh, someone's coming in through the door. Turned around and went, hello, I'm Peter. She said, hello. I said, oh, do you live here? She said, yes, this is my house. I went, oh, you got a beautiful home. What do you do for a living? She said, I sell Tupperware for a living. I went, oh, I love Tupperware. Trying to break the ice, you know. And 10 weeks later, I was driving a Tupperware car. That was almost 30 years ago. So, that's how I got into Tupperware. Okay. Harry Movie Mania. Give me some lovin'. Give me Harry Movie Mania. Give me some lovin'. Hello, Harry Movie Mania. How are you, Harry? That's some bad hat, Harry. You're going to love Saturday, Harry. I've just done Saturday and it was fantastic. Okay, now, what we're going to do is let's throw in this red onion. We're going to throw in that red onion. We are going to throw in... Do we have any garlic? Oh, I should have bought some garlic. That's okay. We're selling that. I do have some garlic, not much. I thought I had a whole nother clove in here. I live in the future here. We all live in the future in Australia. But if you want to really know about the future, you ask the Kiwis, because they're 2 hours ahead of me. So they're the people, they're really in the future. The people from New Zealand. We're 2 hours behind them. Oh, here we go. Right. Cut these little. There we go. Right. Oh, what was that? Did that drop on the floor? No, just a bit. We've got some of this garlic. So what we're going to do is we are going to... Yes. Greggles, are you still watching, Greggles? Justy K is in the New Zealand. Yes. Well, hi, my Justy K. You're originally from a place called Pimlico. Hope you don't mind I sent it to you. I don't mind, Shelley, at all. Send it away. I mean, feel free to send it over. I'm originally from a place called Pimlico. It's near Westminster. I now live in Kent, the Garden of England. There was someone on earlier from Kent, or was that you? No, there was someone earlier on from Kent, because I said, oh, you're from Kent, the Garden of England. Hello. And she said, oh, no, it was someone else. That was Leanne. And I said, oh, I'd love to do. She said, oh, we've got a theatre thing here. Someone's doing like is it Widow Tawney or something? Anyway, you'll know what she's talking about. I didn't quite understand it. All right, we've got some garlic here. Let's do this garlic. We just chop this up into little bits. There we go. Pop that into here. And we will. Right, onion, garlic. Let's throw in a little bit of this chili and lime oil. We'll do it like just for flavouring. And we have got, where's the extra virgin olive oil? We'll throw in some of that as well, maybe, if I can find. Red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, sushi vinegar, extra virgin olive oil. We'll throw in some of that. We'll also throw in fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. You know, everyone says to me, well, not everyone, but a lot of people say, you should be a celebrant. I'd love you to marry me. I'm not registered as a wedding celebrant. No, I'm not. That's a conversation for another time slot and another platform. Okay. Now, we've got sweet potato, carrot, Brussels sprouts, red onion and garlic in here. Let's get the ginger. Now, where's Gregor's? Ginger. I can get it online. What, ginger? I have to... I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I need to sit myself down and write myself a letter or something. Okay, ginger. We are grating this ginger. I don't know why we're doing the ginger, because we don't really need it if I'm going to do sweet chili and parmesan. So look, this is what I wanted to show you. Is Gregor's watching? When you grate ginger in the Tupperware grater, you don't have to peel it. The skin just stays like that, and all the fleshy, yummy bits are there underneath here. We take that out, pop that in with the onion and the garlic. Oh, celebrant license. Love ginger. I love me a bit of Prince Harry as well. Write yourself a letter to Dave from Pete. No. Dear Ginger Gary. Okay, so what we're going to do is just wash this off. So in there we've got some red onion, some garlic, some Prince Harry, some extra virgin olive oil, and tofu. Where's the tofu? I want to do some tofu because that's the reason why I put the ginger in. Because the tofu, it's a fairly bland ingredient. Hello, KGM89. I sent you once. Hainanese chicken would be awesome in the pressure cooker. Well, if I had chicken, I would do that. But I don't have chicken, so I'm doing this. With the tofu, it's quite a bland ingredient. Hang on, just pop them over there. So it tends to soak up whatever you add to it. Hello, Kai the Red Doberman. How are you going? All the old favourites are popping in this evening. Meant for another time. Yes, for another time would be delicious. Absolutely it would be. Right, so whatever you add to the tofu will grab that. I need a bigger bench. It's like, come on, I'm finished with you. Off your pop. Let's go into the tofu. All right. So, the tofu will take on whatever flavour you add to it. So that's why I've got the onion and garlic and ginger, extra virgin olive oil with a little bit of that chili lime oil as well. That's going to go through there, into there, and we will just chop this into little diced. We're dicing this, roughly. So there's my... There we go. G'day, Demand99. Hello, Loretta. What type of tofu? This tofu is just the one from Aldi. I'm using the firm tofu from Aldi. It's $2.59. You can't go wrong. Earth-grown vegan tofu, good source of protein. It's a firm tofu. It's a 5-star health rating. And the reason why I love this tofu, right, it's used by 18th of September. So you can pop it in the fridge for 2 months and it'll still be good. Yeah. It's an absolute bargain. I've baked tofu in the oven before. You can shallow fry it or in the grill and it crusts right up beautifully. And I love I love adding onion, garlic, ginger, chili, and lime to my tofu. Love that. You can have it, if you dice it small, you can have it like croutons on a salad as well. And this, that's just... Oh, hang on. We need a spatula. Yeah. It's the best ever. Because, you know, I think we eat too much meat. Personally. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love steak. I love mince. I love chicken. I love pork. I love a good porterhouse steak. I love spag bowl. I love Italian, you know, all of that. But I think it's good to have a few meals throughout the week where it's a vegetable protein instead of a meat protein. That's what I reckon. Did I learn my cooking skills through Tupperware? Yeah, Tupperware taught me how to cook. So, and tofu is fantastic, and it's $2.59 for that whole thing. The trick is with tofu, you store it in water, which is why the Clearmates are great, because they're liquid tight. So all I do is fill this up with water. I'll show you. And then you just change the water every day or every couple of days. But unopened, that's going to last in the fridge for 2 months. Opened, if you change the water regularly, that will last for a good couple of weeks. So all I'm doing is popping this into here. I should be showing you. Right. Did you hear that little sound? I expressed the air out of there, a polite burp. I've got it on a flat surface. I've got that. The water should be just covering that. Maybe I need a little bit more water. And I just change the water every couple of days when I'm in there. But I will probably have the rest of this tomorrow afternoon with a stir fry with veggies in the fridge or whatever in the micro pro grill. You season it however you like. You do. Some people, salt and pepper tofu is fantastic. Nothing but a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. And it's like, you know how you get salt and pepper squid or salt and pepper chicken? Salt and pepper tofu, delicious. So we've got this here. This is just onion, garlic, ginger, a little bit of chili and lime oil, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I want that coated just for the flavour and for the health benefits of using extra virgin olive oil. Oh. All right, there we go. We've got that around there. I'm tempted to throw in some bacon as well. I've never had bacon and tofu together. Shall we give it a go? Let's do bacon as well, eh? I've got some. I may as well use it. Right. Bacon. Bacon. I don't have any feta. I'm going to use Parmesan instead. So this is my bacon. You can take your Clearmates straight to the deli, straight to the butcher. They pop them on the scales, tear them out, so zero it out, so you're not paying for the weight of the container, you're only paying for the weight of whatever you put in here. You're not bringing home any single-use plastic. The butcher loves you because they're saving money on that single-use waste. Soy sauce, garlic, sesame oil is to... Yes, absolutely. And this is all I'm doing. So we'll save I've got middle rashers, they were on sale. So we'll use those 2 middle rashers. We'll save this shortcut for breakfast or we'll do a BLT. Bacon's always good. I've got some rye bread, so I might do like a BLT or something in the Micro Pro grill, or we'll just trim this rind off. We'll trim the rind up. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm He had a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Couldn't resist what? Hang on. Could not resist, correct. Now I'm just chopping this into chunks. I sold my other knives, so we're just using these. Right. Turn this around. Turn around. Right. We've got some bacon. Let's toss this around in here. It's all about placement. Okay, we've got some bacon, and we've got, yes, yummy. What's cubes in griller? Tofu. So it's tofu, bacon, ginger, red onion, and garlic, with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There's the block tofu, stored in a Clearmate because it's liquid tight once you express the air out of there, which means you can fill this up with water, which is what tofu needs to be stored in, and then away you go. Bacon and Brussels sprouts, absolutely delicious. We are going to throw in, I'm going to throw in some of these Brussels sprouts now. I'm going to halve them and pop them in face side down, upside down, Miss Jane. Now, I'm going to have this as a main meal, but you could have this as a side. But, you know, if you... You know how sometimes if you live alone or if you're just cooking for one or two, you don't necessarily want to do like a tiny little roast or veggies or whatever in the oven and have your oven on forever. Unless you have no heat, and then that would come in handy, I suppose. Do you have anything specifically for boiled eggs? Yes, the Piccadilly is fantastic to store boiled eggs in. You know the beetroot container? The pickle container? The olive container? Oh, we've probably gone a little bit overboard on the Brussels sprouts. That's okay. Let's throw in some of this carrot. I'm going to throw in a little bit of this carrot. And I'm just going to throw in just... Purple carrot. I can't help myself. I love carrots. Are you going to do a mukbang? I always do mukbang. A little bit of purple carrot. Why don't we throw in the rest of it? Just a half a carrot. Excellent. Have ever had Brussels sprout pizza? No, I haven't. You would have bacon on that, wouldn't you? What sauce? Like a normal marinara sauce? A Brussels sprout pizza? I've never had that. Oh, thank you, Justy K. We've got... Tupperware taught me how to use knives, you know. When the knives first came out, the black and white knives, when they first came out, we had to earn a 100% bacon. We had to earn a culinary school and we learnt all about knives. Tupperware taught me all of that. I thought white sauce with a Brussels sprout and bacon pizza. Okay, so we've got... Probably don't need sweet potato, but I'm going to add in some. I can't help myself. I love carrots. I'm running wild and I've lost control. And it's plain to see that a boy like me has got so many carrots. Now, hang on. Let's do... What are we doing here? Let's do this. After you just said, my knife skills are great. Now I've just butchered it. All right. What's the please for, Liv? Okay, let's get that out of the way. Here we go. We don't do that. And we will do... You know it's good if you can't hear that. You let the cut of the knife do all the work for you. All right. Do some sweet potato. So we've got some sweet. I'm going to drizzle some more extra virgin olive oil over this because. Oh, actually, let's do some of this. Yum. That's going to soak. The tofu is going to soak all of that up. And that's a flavored oil. It's a chili and lime oil, which is delish. You could watch cutting videos all night long. All night long. Thought you meant the knock of the neighbours. White sauce base, onion, balsamic reduction to drizzle over once done. Ah, white sauce and balsamic. I pay my NBN. I'm going to Google that. All right, so let's just throw in, we'll throw in a little bit of black pepper, cracked black pepper. And we'll add in just a little bit of the lazy salt. There we go. And that... We're going to pop that into the grill position. And we're going to pop that on for a good 15 minutes. And now what's going to happen is, I'll show you. Where's the... Oh. So, what's going to happen is, once you've got it in here, I'll just show you. Give this a bit of a wipe down. What's going to happen? Once it's in there, underneath here, underneath the cover, there is a... underneath the cover, there is a transformer. More than meets the eye. And underneath here, underneath the base, there's a transformer. What that means is, when it's in the microwave, it attracts all of the energy. Yes, it's made out of metal. It attracts all the energy. The top piece heats up to 220 degrees. The bottom piece heats up to 220 degrees, which means when you pop it into the grill position, this has been used. See, I use my grills all the time. It's now a double-sided fry pan. Thought you can't put metal in the microwave? Well, Tupperware metal you can. Because it's curved, not sharp-edged. And there's a little bumper car, like a Dodgem bumper car, running all the way around. And it's Tupperware silicone, which means there's no latex in here whatsoever. It's the grill position. So now it's a bumper car. There's a bumper bar, which stops this metal touching the metal in the microwave, and it also stops the metal touching the other metal, if that makes sense. It's Tupperware, so it's very safe. Now, what we're going to do is just open up this cheese. So this here is cheese tax. That's yum. How much is what? Country Chic 10 Club? Big Hair Mama just joined! Alright, that is delicious. Let me show you. We have got, look, there's a couple of ways that I can grate this. There is a couple of, how much is the grill? I have no idea. I don't have any available for sale. Have I ever made something you disliked? Have I ever made something I've disliked? No, I haven't actually. But every now and again I do say, you know what this needs? A little bit of sweet chilli. No, I've never made anything I haven't liked. Or thought was funky. Chocolate baskets was very funky. They won't be doing the nut bush anytime soon. That cheese is delicious. So, what we did the ginger in, we are going to do the parmesan in. This will also grate nutmeg, garlic, chocolate. Have I ever cooked chicken in marmalade? What? What brand is the grill? It's all Tupperware. It's all Tupperware. It is Tupperware. This is Tupperware. It's all Tupperware.